Good morning, everyone. Good morning, lovely judges. Thank you for this lovely opportunity. My name's Kathy, and the problem out there is that our kids don't understand themselves. They don't know how they work. They don't come with an instruction book. And that affects our kids big time. Here are 7 children, and this balloon represents their protective shield, if you like. Inside these balloons, my 11-year-old son, little Lego men, which represent the kids. So this dart represents a lack of self-awareness, a lack of self-belief. So this is what's happening now, and this is what the problem is. 1 in 7 of our kids in primary school have a mental health difficulty. 1 in 4 of our kids in primary school are affected by bullying. 1 in 5 of our beautiful girls will self-harm before they are 24. And 1 in 4 of our youth will be diagnosed with a mental health condition before they are 25. So the solution, well, first let's talk about these 3 kids who seem to have made it. They've got a protective shell, and the reason they've made it is they've got love, they've got support, they've got a person that they trust and they can confide in. Their family's got money, they've got good experiences at school. Good self-esteem so far. These 4 on the floor seriously need some help. So, you beautiful kids, this is the solution. I have written a manual to help you to believe in yourself. And it teaches you how your body, how your feelings, how your thoughts, your loving thoughts and your negative thoughts, and how your personality all work together. And I've had 23 years working on it, because when I was 22, I was lucky enough to have a motorbike accident when I was pregnant with my first son, and I totally lost the plot. And when I was in hospital, I thought, why doesn't anyone teach kids how they work? So 20 years of teaching, 23 years of researching, writing, trialling, checking out all the programs that are out there. My background's behaviour management. I've checked them all out. There's nothing out there that does what Sparky and Shady does. So you beautiful kids, here's a book for you, a manual for you. It's called Sparky and Shady. And what it does is Sparky is your loving side and Shady is your scared side. And what it does is it empowers you. Sparky and Shady is not just a book. It is a self-awareness and self-belief program for children aged 7 to 15 and for their parents. And it's been running in Coffs Harbour for 6 months. I've had 47 kids and parents come, and 40 of them have given me positive feedback in that it has helped their children. They've said their children's confidence has improved. They are okay to go to sleepovers without a bellyache. They're not worried about a test at school. They're able to solve problems. They're able to talk about their feelings and be honest with their thoughts. So Sparky and Shady works. What I need now is I know that it works, and I need to go global, because these statistics are Australian. How about the rest of the world? We're not the only ones in the world with this problem. So I'm going to take these 4 gorgeous kids, just imagine I've picked them up, and I'm going to put them over here and put them on an online course, because you guys are going to help me to build my online course. So I'll just put them over here. 1 minute left. Shoot. Okay, my market is the parents of the kids with problems. It's also these kids' parents. And the reason why is because with Sparky and Shady, with self-awareness and with self-belief, these kids will be unstoppable. They will have another shield over their balloon. So the market leads into primary schools, leads into the Department of Health for the problems, and for the inspiring part of the program, it leads into private schools. It's different from social and emotional learning programs that private schools have, because it's the whole child. It's their physical, emotional, mental, spiritual and social program. So Stephen Hawking said in 2006 that how is the world with the state of the chaos in the political, the social and the environmental realms, how are humans going to last another 100 years? I don't have the answers, but I've got to step towards the answer because I can empower these kids with Sparky and Shady. Check this out. They can reach the stars. Thanks, guys.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. That was a great pitch. One question I've got. Obviously, you need to generate some revenue from this to pay for the resources. Is it a once-off or a subscription-based payment? And is it a program or is it a book that you just hand them and they go and learn themselves? Or how does it actually delivered?
So, Anthony, it's what I'm setting up as an online course, and they will pay, say, pluck a number out of the air, $299. 7 to 9-year-olds will do one course, 10 to 12s will do another, 13 to 15s will do another, and then a course for the parents. Once they pay, they get unlimited access to the course. So it's based on the same content as my workshops, and it's run the same way. I teach 6 subjects: who you are, why you're here, how you work, how to cope with problems, how to believe in yourself, how to follow your dreams. So they just pay the once off and then... But the people around Australia that do the online course, they will love it. So they'll come to Coffs and do workshops here. I forgot to say how it affects Coffs. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony.
What is the target audience? What age?
7 to 15, Tony.
And do you have a business model behind it? Do you have some numbers already that you projected, or do you have some?
I've got, see these cool Sparky Shady books? They're good for you too. It's got my predicted cash flow, and it's got my profit and loss from the last financial year, and some info on me and where I got those stats from. You might need a magnifying glass.
Kathy, you're a confident and creative public speaker, and I can imagine that with a classroom of kids, you get great results, right? Because so much of education is to do with the relationship between the person delivering the material and the class, right? So is an online course necessarily the best way to go as a first step? Would it maybe be an idea to consider doing some training of other trainers, other people who identify that have that same skill set as you?
Great question, Alan. I don't believe it's going to work with other people doing it, because I'm selling my passion, and I'm sure the content, and I've had people passionate about the content, and I've had teachers come and volunteer to help me in workshops, but I think I'm the selling point, in all honesty. And I've done online courses myself with people that have, so I'm following models of experts out there that are in the education industry. So they just do it themselves, the great ones that go off, which is where I'm going.
Kathy, obviously sometimes when you're dealing with children that may have issues and things like that, there can be obviously some problems that you encounter with that. How do you address that if you're doing it as an online course when it's you who's the expert who's delivering that?
Yep. So Fiona, I've got an appointment with a psychologist at Headspace next week, and I work currently with Docs here, or Fax, and I'm building a relationship with Interrelate. So I will learn how to deal with that as we go. I don't have the answer today, but I am identifying that it is a need I need to research and come up with a solution before I hit publish. Yep.
Hi Kathy, thanks for a really passionate pitch. I'm a bit intrigued. You spoke about going global.
Yes.
And then you just told Helen
Australia
that you're going to do it all by yourself. And I'm wondering how you're going to go global and do it all by yourself.
No, I meant, Alan, I'm going to do it's going to be me on the video myself.
Right, okay.
So what my vision is, Grant, is that it'll be an online course similar to TAFE and SCU run. So the students enroll in the course and register, and that's how it goes global.
Right.
So they pay for their course.
Okay.
Yes.
And in line with that, how do you see yourself promoting it globally? Have you got a bit of a promotion strategy for that?
Not yet. I need some help there, in all honesty. Everything I've done so far, I've learnt myself in the last 2 years, with help, my gorgeous husband, and I've done a lot of courses, but yeah, I will get there.
Good on you.
Yeah, thanks, Grant. Thank you, everyone. That was a real privilege.